just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Get set.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Ready.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to air one out right away. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
44. Ready.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Olave. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll run it right here with Miller. And he will score. Kendre Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Go ahead.
From the gun, here's Tua. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tungavailoa. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action, it's Tua. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with the big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Man in motion is Brown. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This brought in out past the 20, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he will score. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Saints. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. play action. It's Tagovailoa. Backs to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Here's 2 and out on 2nd down. That's taken in by Achane. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Saints out on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. To throw is Tua. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Now a screen set up for Miller.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
They're right here.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. A short gain up to the 20. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Tua. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Yellow, 37.
Here's a handoff to Miller. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's deep for Olave. And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. He's got it. The Saints stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. The catch is made. It's Agnew. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Tua. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Looking underneath for HN. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Throw right side to Olave. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now, Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Throwing is Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
He's going to keep it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. Mahomes on first down. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Patrick to throw. That's deep for Olave. That's hard. And he's into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Tua going to give it to Achane. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And that is incomplete. Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, with the good coverage, and there to get a handoff. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Saints.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints will add one more onto their big lead.
Dolphins 8. Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll tuck it and take off. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the 1st down. Gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
They'll
line.
motion the tight end Smith. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but Here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Tua. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. From the pistol, here's Achane. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2. Back to throw. That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. In motion is Hill. On first down, it's Mahomes. Downfield, that's Perry. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Saints first down.
They're going to toss it now to Miller. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That is caught to the goal line and in. But Means. Touchdown, Saints. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. This gonna be returned from right around the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're gonna get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Hey, solo left Zion.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down.
Go ahead.
They snap it to Tua. That's taken in. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Miller. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught by Miller. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his